People say ego's the enemy, but for me, it's been the engine. Not the loud kind, not the show off, the kind that shows up. The part of me that says, I'm doing this, even when it's hard, even when I don't want to. If I didn't believe I could do it before I had proof, I never would have started. Call it ego, I call it belief, and belief built this. Good morning. Today is day 31, 5 a.m. Squat Club. We are making progress here together. There is something in my water. Floaties, good. So what I'm learning here is that this morning routine is the way that you change your life. It's the way that you ensure that progress happens because you force it. Super cool. So if you're in a place where you're not where you want to be, get up early, join us for priming like we're doing now, and then get your most important work. We'll talk more about that. But for now, we'll warm up our bodies, warm up our minds. Join me here or do your own warm up. If, for some reason you're just here for moments of clarity, you're just here for the theme, I might talk a little bit about it now, but if you want to skip ahead to moments of clarity, feel free. Otherwise, hang out with us, warm up, work out, prime yourself, then moments of clarity, and then get on your day. So warm up wise, same thing as usual. We're going to go knee raises, good mornings. I'm going to go step back lunge or step forward lunge. I might even go with like a step up today because that's what we're going to do. Ooh. Excuse me. And then I'm going to get some burpees. Just get yourself on the floor. Get yourself back up. And then some squats. I might be feeling a little stiff here. It is pretty early. So I'm going to aim for about 2 rounds of 10-ish of each. I don't count. Just move until I'm warm. So join me here. And we'll do affirmations as we go. Start my day with these. I'll say them as many times as I can throughout the day to instill that they're sinking in. I am responsible. Today I choose to be happy. Something wonderful is about to happen. I have all I need to succeed today. I will focus on progress, not perfection. I choose gratitude. If you're watching this, let me know in the comments if you have different affirmations that you like, or if you have an affirmation that you'd like us to use here, because I am open to changing it up. Definitely like the format of reality. I am responsible is different than I am happy or I am wealthy. I know that some people do well with those affirmations. Not me. I think they're a little bit almost wishful thinking or positive thinking, but unrealistic. So, something like something wonderful is about to happen sounds like it could be wishful thinking. But the idea is that you are just becoming aware of all the wonderful things and potentially just reframing, seeing the things to notice that they're wonderful. Maybe something that you consider not wonderful before, you now frame differently. So, maybe me failing a squat, I think of something here. I could look at that as a bad thing, or I can look at that as an opportunity. So something wonderful happened. I learned where I need to improve. Let's go through the affirmations again. But so feel free, comment below. Let me know. What do you think of affirmations? Do you have different ones that you like? Are there better ones to do? Because I am open to messing around with that, as long as they're in line with our goals of making ourselves better people and taking accountability for it and not passing the buck. And let's give them a go. For now, we'll do these again. I am responsible. Today, choose to be happy. Something wonderful is about to happen. I have all I need to succeed today. I'll focus on progress, not perfection. Choose gratitude. As I was saying there, my right knee is being a little cranky this morning. And this isn't about me. The point is, if you get down here, you get moving in the morning and something doesn't feel great, you don't have necessarily the advantage of, I plan these based on how I feel, choose the movements based on that. But if you have something that's cranky, don't train through it, right? Don't just push through pain. Choose a different movement, ideally one that preserves the stimulus. It's still in line with what we're doing. But if that's not accessible, just do something, but change it up so that it's not uncomfortable or less uncomfortable, or at least not painful, and keep doing it. Because we're building a habit, and that takes repetition, it takes consistency for you to start believing you are someone who does this, right? I am an exerciser. I am a early morning riser. I am someone who makes progress early in the morning. The more you're consistent with the habit, the more you start to believe that you're that person. And the more that you believe you're that person, the more it propagates itself. And the more you believe it, and the more you are that person. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Pants off. Good morning. Those of you that skipped ahead, 453, day 31 of the 5 a.m. squat club. Today we're going to step up. Got a stack of bumpers here, but you can use anything. A bench, a big rock, whatever you want. What I'm thinking is I'm going to front rack the barbell. I think I'm going to aim for just like I'm going to stay on one leg. I'm going to tap and come back up. I'm going to do at least 5 per side. Hope you can see me here. I check that camera. Who knows? Wow. Who knows if that'll work? Obviously, you don't need to use load. You don't need to step up this high. Just choose something, right? And we're just moving. So I'm going to warm this up a little bit. If you're just joining in, if you've already done your warm up, fantastic. If you haven't, you can pause the video. Or you just do it while we're prepping this last little bit. This may be harder than anticipated. I'm going to put some weight on there. All right, let's see. So after today's workout, we're going to be talking about ego and why it's not necessarily a bad thing. I think we hear a lot that ego is the enemy, but ego can be very useful, and only the enemy if uncontrolled or, left up to its own devices. It really makes sense. You get it. So, as you can see here, got these fancy bumper plates. Don't think that I got money yet. That being said, holy moly, to go with those affirmations, money is coming. I am making progress. I am taking steps every morning to create something. Money is on its way. That being said, it's not here yet. So I got these fancy bumpers. If you're watching Fred, yes, I stole these from the gym. But they don't get used there a whole lot. And this works with my obsessive compulsiveness that they're not getting beat up there. Here we go. All right. I think I'm ready. If you're with us, let's do this every day. Subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment below on, what day you're on and how you're feeling about it, and maybe how we can help to make this more effective. And let's do this. Okay. Hopefully this clock doesn't shut off. I'm going to aim for, 10-ish a minute. Maybe we'll go 10 minutes. 100 reps, 50 per side. I don't know how it's going to feel like, so we'll figure it out. The barbell is going to bang into the mic a little bit, so it's not going to be perfect, but let's do it. Rudy. 3, 2, 1, go. Right. Oh, they're hard on that side, gang. Like that. There. Ooh. Okay. That took longer than expected. I just started late. Okay. I'm going to alternate which leg starts each set. Left first. Whoa. Lost it. These are hard. Cool. That's no joke. Stand here, 20. Should blow my nose somewhere. Hopefully I'm still in the frame up there. Probably chopping off my head. Now. Oh. Low heart rate. My old friend. Right leg first this time. Lost count there. Wait, 6 on that side. Ooh. Wow. Mike. Oh, that's a good one. I don't know which leg I started on there. Right. Bang. Boom. Boom. In. Whoa. I like this. It's kicking my ass. Oh, jeez. Halfway. Wow. All mashed up. Ready. Dang. Oh. Oh. Hey. I keep losing track on this side. 4 more. That's 60. That's incredible. It's 7. 3 more. Sorry. I'm leaking on my face. Oh my God. Oh. 2 more seconds. Morning, Mabel. I'm dripping. It comes up so fast. This is one of those that I could have quit. More urgent. Mm. 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 One more. Mm. 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 One more set. Probably 6 and 6. Let's see, maybe it's 90. Wow. Okay. Last set. Mm. 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 Holy. I think I underestimated that one. That was incredible. Look at this. Oftentimes I think that you can't get a real good sweat in that short a time frame, but I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter as long as it's warm. Excuse the breathing. I am messed up. If you did that workout, amazing. I love you. But once again, the point is not the workout. It's important and it allows us to change the chemistry in our minds for positivity, but it's not the whole deal. And one factor that does control this whole deal is ego. And I've heard mostly ego talked about in a negative way. And at the gym, I'll use as an example, ego can be a bad thing, right? It can put you in a place where you're going to do something you shouldn't do because, you're maybe a little injured, but that person next to you is doing it and you say, hey, like, I can do that. I'm going to do it. Or, maybe it's that bit of ego that allows you to skip a rep or not count certain ones, or, maybe add 5 pounds to your score even though you weren't actually there. So that is what I would call, I don't want to say good and bad, but for the sake of ease, bad ego, where you're so stuck in your ways, your ego holds you to, I'm already there. I don't need to make change. I'm going to protect who I am and not move forward. Whereas the other side, call it good ego, is unwavering confidence, is the understanding that whatever I need to do or whatever I want to do, I can do because my ego allows me to change. My ego says, I am confident in myself and my ability to change and adapt and move forward. So ego can have you stuck in your ways and not allow you to move forward. And I'd call that bad ego. But then there's good ego. And personally, I've had a little bit of both for sure. but enough of good ego that I've gotten where I am, right? I've been relatively successful throughout my life, whether, outwardly or inwardly, right? I mean, a little bit more outwardly because oftentimes what happens in here is our real success. But I've been, I've worked through challenges, and call it stubbornness or call it good ego. I believed in myself that I could do it. So when obstacles came up, I believed that I could do it. I could push forward and I could stick with it and I could survive challenges and I could persist to success. If I had the mentality of eyelashes in my eye, if I had the mentality of I've got everything and I need to protect this uh, picture of who I am in my mind, I never would be where I am today, right? The gym wouldn't have started, the farm wouldn't have started because I would have said, I don't have the knowledge. I'm not that person. But my ego says, you can do this and understand that it's going to require change. So I see myself as someone who will do the hard work and make the change. And that's good ego. And I don't mean to preach here, right? I struggle with this. I struggle with other things, which we'll get into even more. So this isn't me trying to say, hey, you should do this. You should do this. Let's do this together. This is just reminders for me to be more conscious of how I'm acting and how I'm thinking so that I don't become a worse version of myself or, who I'm trying to get away from and that I keep moving forwards. So if you've joined us, I love you. Join us every morning for exercise, moments of clarity, affirmations, but then being up early enough to make progress in your life before the rest of them wake up. If you like this, subscribe, post a comment below on how you're doing. Share this with somebody who could use it, someone who's off track, someone who wants to get back on their life and reach their goals. What else is there? Press the notification bell. They'll be ringing though, because there's one coming every day. So see you tomorrow, the 5 a.m. Squat Club. Good job. Morning, dude.